Hello guys, in this video I'm going to show you how I made this gorgeous graduation cake. First things first, I've got to fill the cake. So this is a 6-inch red velvet sponge and I'm just filling it with my vanilla mock Swiss meringue buttercream. My customer requested a shorter cake, so this is only 3 layers, and here I'm just doing the crumb coat. You guys should know by now, a crumb coat is just a thin layer of buttercream to trap in the crumbs. Once I got that nice and smooth, I let it chill in the fridge before my final coat. And again, I'm using white buttercream, which I whitened using my icing whitener and a drop of purple. And I always say this, when cakes are more quote unquote simple, the final coat is everything. Do you know what I mean? It has to be extra perfect because there's no piping to cover your mistakes. So I really took my time with this one. I think I did 2 coats as well, just so it was extra smooth. And yeah, that's what it is. Now it's time to make the fondant decor. And guys, anytime I make a cake with fondant components, I severely undercharge. Because I always underestimate how long this takes. Oh my goodness. But anyway, here I'm making the graduation cap, and I actually made 2 because I had 2 graduation cakes this week. But I always start out with a cardboard ring, cover that in fondant, and then cardboard squares as well. I just prefer it this way. It's a lot easier and it holds its shape a lot better. I then pipe some black buttercream along the perimeter of the ring and use that like a glue to stick the tops on. And yeah, that's it. Well, no, not it. Don't forget to add that little button on top. I just forgot to film that part. But now onto the books. These books. Okay, so you're gonna need a thick piece of fondant to act like the book spine, and then the thinner pieces are gonna be the top of the book. And then here I just use my tap it to create the letters. Sorry, I didn't film that. I don't know, when I'm working with fondant, yeah, I get so overstimulated and flustered, I just can't film the majority of the process, so forgive me. But here I'm just painting on the gold details. I actually have a copy of Atomic Habits, so I imitated the little gold spots all over it. Speaking of Atomic Habits, I was personally victimized by that book. I opened it, yeah, I think I read the first 3 chapters and I had to put it down because I'm like, how dare this book call me out like that? Yes, I know I have bad habits. Oh, I need to pick it up again though, because it's actually a really good book. But yeah, she requested Atomic Habits, the Bible, Spirit of God, and 2025. Clearly the recipient of this cake is a man of God. And he graduated. Amen to that. Anyway, as you can see, I made sure that each book spine was about 1/2 inch taller than the cake. And this is really important for the illusion. I then wet the backs of each spine with some water, and I used that to stick the fondant on. I added Tylose powder to my fondant and I made them the night before so that by the time I was adding them to the cake, they were nice and firm and easier to handle. But now for the book pages. So I just got some wafer paper, cut them into thin strips and placed them onto the cake. Initially, I was adding the pieces one by one. And then I quickly realized that this was not going to work. So I just picked it up in bunches, placed them on the cake and fanned them out. And that was a lot quicker. But here I just added on my graduation cap and then the scroll. I can't lie guys, I could not be bothered to make a fondant bow. So I just used ribbon and it still looked really cute. I finished off the cake with some glitter and this fondant banner that I made. And here is a final spin of the cake. Oh, guys, speechless. This cake is so gorgeous. Like I really outdid myself and my customer was so happy. She literally drove over an hour to collect it, and yeah, this might be my favorite graduation cake I've ever done. I really want to do this design again on a tall cake, but as always, let me know what you guys think and I'll see you in the next one. Bye cuties.